Alright, so I want to get this finished, at least taped up, and get a fan on the other end of that for now. Because I just got back from having coffee. Oh, here it is. So, and it's cold out. It is. Now I have a fan on the floor. I'll show it to you in a minute. Yeah, I know you know what a fan looks like. Kind of want to get this. The more heat I can keep from getting out of these little cracks when the fan goes in, the better off we'll be. Because I gotta put another whisper fan up here, or a computer fan. I have a fan over there that I was going to use. I may have showed it to you at one time or another. Chris, my neighbor, come on, gave it to me, thinking it would be good for the ductwork, which it would, but it's a little heavy, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to move the air as fast as what it is. Now, one of the problems are it's blowing the air. Come on, jeez. Stuff's a pain in the ass. If I was getting paid by the hour, I'd love it. Okay, but the fan is blowing in the same direction that the motor is in. So it's blowing against and into the motor. Which I guess in a way it'll cool itself down, but at the same token, seeing that I'm using it for heat, is that really going to happen? Probably not. And it doesn't really seem to be giving what I want it to give. I mean, it just doesn't seem. A little computer fan seems to give me more, what is it, CFM? I think that's what it is. You don't do it for a while, so you kind of forget about it. Now, let's get this out of my way. It's not going to stay there. I know it's not. So later on, if you hear a crash, it was just that square ductwork falling down. It's not going to cause any damage. It's just going to make noise. But the fan that I have, if I can, what I'm thinking, again, sometimes thinking doesn't always work for me. Because if it did, I wouldn't be getting myself involved in these little projects that take a month to do. I'm telling you, I built this whole back addition. We're talking roof, full walls, full floor, what you call it, sonotubes in the ground, you know, with cement for, yeah, you know what I mean now, I can't think of the word. But basically, everything. And taking down the inner wall. I did that in less than a month. This stuff seems to be a real good fire starter, I'm telling you. I didn't realize how hot it burns. Probably, I'm thinking, because of the leftover resin or glue that's on the back of it. I gotta turn this fan off. There. Okay. So, not only does this help seal all the little openings, cracks, or whatever, but it also supports. This stuff is good tape. I'd use it more for more shit than it doesn't even need to be used for. This would become my duct tape, like that other stuff that we all call duct tape, if it wasn't so much money. I mean, it's not that it's a lot, but it's a lot. I think I said it before. If I remember correctly, that roll is like 25 bucks. Or if you buy a roll of so-called duct tape, you know, that gray stuff, or whatever color you want nowadays, is like what? $7 a roll? $7 a roll. Open. So, we need to put a bracket here to hold this. Do I need it right now? Well, I don't, but I should. Okay, we'll take care of that too. Anyhow, an elbow. So let's plug this in just to see what it does, but I want to first get it up off there so it doesn't suck anything up. Well, it's a little noisy, but it does give me what I want. It's not a lot to where it's going to cool it down, but there's enough. But again, it is a little noisy. And that's why I don't buy that's why I don't buy good cameras. I can't own a good camera. If I do, that's it. I mean, I keep dropping them. I mean, it just happens. No, that's how old they are. That's why, you know, they're rags. They've been sitting in this basement for 20 years. I think they're beach towels.
Yeah, they're nice towels.
I think I can probably cut them up and get a few out of it. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing over here. Nor do you guys really care. Alright, let's see if I put a hole right here. Probably just use one screw, let it hang. These are self-tappers that I'm using, but I don't want to put that kind of pressure on it. Anyways, I'm having a hell of a time trying to go. I think I love it. Hopefully I love it. But again, I don't want to push. I just want it to do its own thing. Well, now that's not going to. Okay. There's the hole. Stay right there. Well, that ain't gonna work. So I'm trying to do it without pushing in. That's what bend on me. So I gotta get it just enough to where it kind of just slides in. I think I may have it. I got it. Good. Now I'll take a piece of that crappy 3M tape. You ever remember this stuff? I mean, before you used to have to pull on it to get it off. You can even see light through it now. Have it hold on the bottom so it doesn't just rattle until I get a chance to put a screw in it. And I don't want to put it up there permanent if it's not going to work. Well, I know it'll work. I just don't want it to drive me nuts. Let me move you before I knock you off there. Okay, so this should be enough now.